Okay, last topic on your Tuesday morning. Ford is reversing course on its F-150 Lightning, cutting how many of the electric pickups are made each starting next year. NewsNation contributor and New York Post reporter Lydia Moynihan joins us now. So, Lydia, what more can you tell us about why Ford has decided to slash production by half? What's going on there?
Well, a spokesperson for Ford said they are matching supply and demand, which is clearly not the kind of demand that they were expecting to see. Now, Ford demand, actually, they've sold more than 54% more of these vehicles year over year, and yet that only amounted to about 20,000. And this is just a few weeks after they announced that they're massively scaling back plans for a battery production facility they had been working on in Michigan. Now, Ford obviously is struggling in the space, but this is really something that we are seeing across the board when it comes to electric vehicles. The government spent billions of dollars trying to subsidize, trying to make these vehicles more appealing to people. And yet it's just really not catching on. A lot of people are still really concerned about the reliability of these vehicles. They say if they want to drive long distances, they're going to have to figure out where to charge it along the way. That's a massive hassle for a lot of folks. And these are still, even with all of those subsidies, much more expensive. On average, if you decide to buy an electric vehicle as opposed to a gas vehicle, you're going to pay about $300 more each month. So a lot of people looking at that and saying, it's just really not worth it. So, of course, in the short term, we're going to see a lot of scaled back production. I don't know where this is going to land, but it's interesting to note that this was a topic of conversation in all of those UAW strikes. That was one of the things they wanted. They wanted to have unionization of battery plants, and now it seems like this might be a null and void issue, at least in the way that we'd expected to see it.
Yeah, I can tell you, my husband and I have an EV, and it comes with a lot of extra thought where the supercharging stations are. If you want to go on a road trip, we don't take that car. And for people who live in, not cities, that's a big thing to consider when you're shopping for vehicles. I want to jump.
I think it's going to require, just a lot more investment across the board before people actually want to start buying them. You're going to have to see a lot of those EV stations everywhere, and yet it's going to be hard to get the investment in that when people aren't buying those EV vehicles. So
and we'll see what
kind
this
of a chicken
does.
and egg problem.
Yeah, and to the Biden administration's push for having half of these sales be EVs by 2030. Let's talk about the toy industry real quick now. It's the holiday shopping season, of course. Plenty of parents are buying toys for their kids, but Hasbro just announced it's laying off 1,100 of its workers. Why and why now?
Yeah, not the news that you want to be hearing around the holiday season, especially brutal to implement some of those cuts before Christmas. Hasbro's already laid off 800 people this year, and they're seeing a softening demand, despite the fact you would think you'd see a lot of sales uptick heading into Christmas. Now, they own brands like My Little Pony, Transformers, Nerf, and they're just not seeing the demand. Of course, Mattel, a competitor, has said they were worried about demand, and yet Mattel has had Barbie, which probably more than any other toy this year has seen tremendous sales.
Yeah, she went gangbusters again this year. We were happy to see it. But yeah, I love Hasbro. Monopoly, I mean, who doesn't love a Monopoly night? And we're thinking of those workers this morning, that's for sure. Lydia Moynihan, thanks so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.